everyone, my name's Steve.
And I'm Sam.
And we're the Footy Fanatics. Today we're going to introduce a new member, Mitch, who's a personal trainer with a background in strength and conditioning. Mitch, come on board. Mitch today is going to go through our fitness component with some strength and conditioning and some agility work with our athlete today. So we'll look forward to it. Sam's going to introduce our athlete, so I'll leave you to it.
So g'day guys, here we are today. We're joined by our athlete today, Josh. Josh, thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
So just tell us a little bit about yourself, buddy. Tell us the viewers a little bit about your background, where you play footy, and just a bit about your past.
So I've been in the NGA program I was in the NGA program for 2 years.
Nice.
I made it to League 3 years in a row and now play for Morning Grey.
Beautiful, buddy. Nice work. And just a couple of things about today. What are some of the things you're looking forward to today?
Just get in touch with people, just doing some new drills and actually get to talk to people in this afternoon.
No, that's good, buddy. Good stuff. And we'll see what sort of stuff you got out there.
This week we'll be focusing on 3 different elements of fitness: agility, strength and power, with each element having 2 to 3 exercises.
So what we're going to do is, now that we've done our warm-up, we've run around 40-50%, we're going to warm up the hips, the glutes. Now, so we're going to start off on our knees, or one knee. We're going to front foot just in front of the knee, and we're going to drive forward, stretching out that hip. No more than 10 seconds on either side. Swap that over. Really trying to open up inside hip flexor. Go the other way. So keep that leg forward. We're going to do the hamstring on the inside.
Does it leg straight?
No, it doesn't. So you don't have to have a straight leg. It's just a straight back though, and fold the hips. Swap that one over. Nice straight back. Onto the groin. Feet together, get as close as we can. Just a little bit of pressure with the elbows. Shoulders, more rotations. Yep. Slowly build that up. Go the other way.
Here we have Josh demonstrating the first agility drill. The emphasis for this drill is quick feet and the ability to swiftly change direction.
Good, Joshy. Good. Rest, walking back. 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Explode. Kick out.
Much like the first is game focused. It is designed to replicate a lead from a dead start as well as running backwards with the flight of a ball for a mark. Josh shows his ability to be quick from a standing start and his great change of direction. Our first strength exercise today will be the push-up. The first demonstration shows how not to do a push-up. Too fast and no control. It shows correct form. Hands are to be slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and we want the tempo to be nice and slow, keeping the tension on the muscles. This is the bodyweight squat. I like to have my feet a little wider than my hips, and I keep my hands together in front for balance. Back should be nice and straight, and feet should spread the floor. When squatting, slow down the decline and explode on the way up. The third exercise is a whole body exercise. The no-hand burpee is great for strengthening the core, chest, arms, legs, and many more muscle groups. Start face down, press up, and bring the feet forward so that you can jump straight up with high arms. This is to replicate the ability to get up and moving after being tackled to the ground. Rounding out today's fitness, we have 2 exercises based on power. They are plyometric exercises designed to replicate jumping in an AFL game. The first is a standing broad jump. Start with the feet shoulder width apart, swing the arms and use as much power to drive yourself forward. Do this 4 or 5 times up and the same back. The final exercise is the vertical jump. Replicating jumping to take a mark is one of the single most important aspects of the game and should never be left on the bench.
We have done our handballs, we move on to kicking to a leading target. As we can see in the diagram, Joshy will be the kicker and we will have a player leading to point A or point B. The duration of this task will take 5 to 10 minutes and we're going to alternate between the leading player and the person kicking. Our objective is to kick out in front of the leading player, pushing back off the mark, our timing, making the right decision, so we're hitting the right cone, and communication between the players. We will now show you 3 kicks Josh completed, which required some coaching points and feedback to help him improve. We will now show you 3 of Josh's kicks that successfully made their target to the leading man. Now, move on to a progression from our last drill. This drill is kicking to a leading target in the form of A, B, and C kicks. The duration of the activity will take about 5 to 10 minutes. Our objectives include kicking out in front of the leading player, making the right decision, pushing back off the mark 8 to 10 steps. This opens up the field of play and also allows more time and space for the kicker to complete a successful kick. This also helps with the player lining up in the direction of where the leading player will be calling for the ball, so we don't kick it around our body or kick inaccurately. Josh, our kicker, has pushed back from the mark and has a better view of the ground. He has seen his teammate lead to a 45-degree angle. This has allowed Josh to straighten up and kick right out in front to his player to take the mark. With our B kick, Josh has taken the mark and pushed back. He has noticed his teammate running laterally beside him. Josh has now got time and space to change direction and kick out in front to his running and leading player to take the mark. Our C kick is our get out of jail kick if options A and B are not viable. Our aim of the C kick is to kick it down the line to where our numbers are or our tall forwards are to 1, get a mark, or 2, force a stoppage.
I think that's 3.
Ah, that's on YouTube. Like it or not.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks for coming down and joining in the Footy Fanatics session. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it was just a good time.
That's fantastic. So what are the things that you would take away from the session?
Some new drills, just stuff you can do with your mates, really. Like, just, it doesn't matter if you're both at the same time, just one of them has a rest or whatever. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That's good. Would you recommend our sessions to your friends?
Yeah, again, it's just something you can do together.